My name is Mark Dakin. I'm the CEO of the City of Cannock, or City Manager, where Paul comes from. I'd like to give first of all tonight the apologies of Mayor Joe Dalladonna, who unfortunately is overseas and very, very disappointed that he's missed tonight's talk by Paul Hawken. I'd like to acknowledge here tonight Councillors Olsen, Mason, Councillor Boylan, Councillor Elliott and Councillor Barry, and congratulations to those councillors who were up for election at the weekend and who were returned. I'd also like to acknowledge our partners, Chairperson Pat Hart from Circle and CEO Julie Robert. Good evening here tonight to you and your team. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners, the Wadjuk people, past and present, on whose land we meet here tonight. And I'd like to open my introduction of Paul Hawken by quoting from his work. Inspiration is not garnered from litanies of what is flawed. It resides in humanity's willingness to restore, redress, reform, recover, reimagine and reconsider. Healing the wounds of the earth and its people does not require saintliness or a political party. It is not a liberal or conservative activity. It is a sacred act. Ever since I first became aware of Paul's work, I found him a personal inspiration. And in the work that I do, I often find myself referring to books and articles he has written, because much of what we do in local government is about stewardship of the environment, improvements to the economy, and leadership for the well-being of society now and in the future. Here at the City of Cannock, we're undergoing a period of transition, characterised by a fresh new approach to engagement with the community and to strategic planning. While the output from this will be a document called the Community Plan, the real benefit will be in the shared vision, priorities and partnerships to deliver it. The process that we'll go through will result in stronger, more effective and longer lasting relationships between the Council and the community as we secure our future in this troubled world. The fact that tonight's talk is jointly sponsored by the Council and Circle is an example of how we seek out partners to work for the betterment of the city. And thanks to Circle here tonight. This process recognises that the community is made up of individuals, families and wider social groupings who are working in their own ways to respond to the challenges of climate change, poverty, changes in the makeup of our population, affordable housing, ecological degradation and the many, many other challenges that we face. It recognises the culture of Indigenous Australians and the special place they should have in our community. And it recognises that every day we welcome new Australians from many parts of the world into that community of the City of Cannock. Most of all, it recognises that the Council's role is not to dictate, it is to advocate, facilitate, deliver services, support, sometimes regulate, and to make investments in the things that improve the sustainability of our communities, while working closely with others who are also out there making a difference. So as we embark on this journey, it is very timely to have Paul Hawken here with us tonight to talk about the movement that has no name, no leader, and no ideology, but which is having such a profound impact. Paul really needs no introduction, and I think the fact that so many of us are here tonight is testament to that. But I will say Paul's an environmentalist, entrepreneur, journalist and author. He's dedicated much of his life to sustainability and changing the relationship between business and the environment. His practice has included starting and running ecological businesses, writing and teaching about the impact of commerce on living systems, and consulting with governments and corporations on economic development, industrial ecology and environmental policy. Paul has spent over a decade researching organisations dedicated to restoring the environment and fostering social justice. His book, Blessed Unrest, which I actually lent my copy to somebody and they haven't returned it. He examines the worldwide movement for social and environmental change, from billion-dollar non-profits to single-person causes. These groups collectively comprise the largest movement on earth, a movement, as I said, that has no name, leader or location, and has gone largely ignored by politicians and media. Like nature itself, it is organising from the bottom up in every town, city, culture, and is emerging to be an extraordinary and creative expression of people's needs worldwide. Blessed Unrest explores the diversity of the movement, its brilliant ideas, innovative strategies, and hidden history which date back many centuries. The culmination of Paul Hawken's many years of leadership in the environmental and social justice fields. It is a description of humanity's collective genius and the unstoppable movement to reimagine our relationship to the environment and one another. It's fantastic to have Paul here tonight, so please join with the City of Canning and Circle to welcome Paul Hawken.